viewers, and welcome back once again with the WWE Universal Champ. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. What's up with everyone? Let's just hang out for a while and have a good time. What do you say? Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, Champ back on doing another stream. So, everyone is welcome to come join me. Let's see how this day's gonna go. Hopefully it'll be a good day, but time will tell. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, a friend of mine messaged me on Messenger. Let's get some viewers with the champ, why don't we? Because the champ is here. And there comes Sammy. What up, cat? Well, let's hang out and have a good time, why don't we? And we got our first viewer. I bet I know who it is. Bet you I know who it is. What's the matter, Sammy? What's the matter, Sammy boy? What's going on, my friend? But the Universal Champ is in the house. Did you know that, Sammy? All you want to do, cat, is meow. So, let's hang out for a while, why don't we? Okay, not that one. Alright, let's put this up. Alrighty. Okay. There we go. Hey, welcome to the stream, my viewer. Thanks for stopping in. What's new in your old neck of the woods today? Besides hanging with the champ, obviously. So, what's new with you, wherever you are from? So, but if you want to, go ahead and leave a comment. I gave you a shout out. Ain't that right, cat? I have a cat down here below me being lazy. Seems like he follows me everywhere I go. A little bit. We got a second viewer. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone has a good afternoon. And hope everyone has a good day. What's going on, my friend? How are you? I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? One man's wish. How you doing? Hope everything's going okay with you. The champ is doing good, as you can tell. Champ's always doing well. So, how are you, my friend? It's the WWE Universal title belt. Universal Champion. And, yep, the WWE Universal Champion, the top man from Monday Night Raw. So, how are you doing today? Anything new with you? I'm doing alright. Started out of an okay day. Woke up this morning, got a shower, and felt like $1,000,000 afterwards. Always feel good after a shower. So, what's up with you? Anything? Not much going on around here. Just same old new day. Cat follows me, and wherever I go, if I come back here into my back room, he comes back there and lays down. So, one man's wish. Where are you from, my friend? I used to have the WWE Eagle belt myself. I used to have that myself. Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, he was pretty good back in the day. New York City. Okay, I live close to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. As you can probably tell by my avatar up there, that I'm a Penguins fan. That's my team, hoping that they'll repeat as champions like they did last year. Last night they tied the series at 1 game apiece, so let's hope they can retake the lead tomorrow night. That's who I'm rooting on. That's good. That's good. One man wish. That's good. I'm glad. Hey, if you pay for top quality, I know that's what you expect. I mean, this isn't like anything like top quality or anything, but it's standard. But it's pretty good, pretty decent. Do you watch WWE wrestling? Because I've been following WWE wrestling since maybe '88 or '89. Been watching a very long time. Yeah, I know it is real. I had someone on here yesterday. I was doing a live stream, and they said it's a foam belt from Toys R Us, and he told me to take it back. I'm like, yeah, does this look like, to you, my friend, does this look like a foam belt that you would get at Toys R Us? Because I would most definitely say not. No, it's not a foam wrestling belt that you would get at Toys R Us. That's just my opinion. He said, I mean, he talked to me later on another stream. He's like, he likes to be, um, he likes to be, I guess, be an ass. I'm like, I can't change who you are. That's who you are. But every time that you put a message up there, don't be a dick about something. My God. I mean, I go to people, I watch their live streams, and, I'll message them, but I don't say negative things about them. I mean, if there's something that I don't like about them, I'm not going to tell them. I'm just keep it to myself, because I'm not the kind of person to say that. You know? Yeah, but one man wish. Does this look like a foam belt to you, like I was accused of having yesterday? Hold on 1 second. My friend on Facebook is messaging me. Okay. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, my friend. Oh, you actually met him. That's pretty decent. I've met a couple wrestlers in my lifetime. I've met Kurt Angle, and I met Virgil, Ted DiBiase's old bodyguard. So, but like I said, what they act like on camera and who they are at reality, off camera, two totally different things. Because Kurt Angle, when I met him, he seemed like the nicest person in the world. I met him, when was it? 16 years ago. He happened to be just, I guess, going through my town, and went to my local shopping center, and someone told me he was out there. When I got off work, I went out there and I saw him, and I think he was having dinner with family. I didn't really want to bother him too much, so I just asked if I could talk to him for a quick minute, and they said sure, and they took me over to him, and just talked to him for about 30 seconds, and that was about it. I mean, it was just nice to meet him overall. So, and my friend messaged me back. Okay. So, yeah, but are you a fan of WWE Wrestling One Man's Wish? Because, like I said, I am. So, but I've been following wrestling for a good long time, probably back in the Hogan days, late 80s, when I started watching it. Probably around the time of WrestleMania 4. So, do you have a favorite of all time, like wrestler, past or present? It doesn't matter, because my favorite of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin, was my absolute favorite. So, but yeah, unfortunately, I remember seeing him in an interview how he said he had to leave the business early, a little bit earlier than he expected. But he said he was happy and he had a good run when he had to quit. And like I said, it was a shame that happened. And I guess it just happens. Okay, that was about what was it, about 1990. 1990. Like I said, I've been watching this about maybe 88. So that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And like you said you have top brand, and I'm sure it is. Because, I mean, this wasn't no $1,000 belt. It was about maybe 430, 450 around there. Brutus Barber Beefcake. Yeah, God, I remember those characters. Because I Brutus Beefcake, he's on my WWE 2K17 game. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but they didn't include Ted DiBiase in it. I thought that they would, but I found a character of his to download. And I also downloaded his bodyguard, Virgil. Virgil, for a short time, was the $1 Million Champion. He beat Ted DiBiase, I think, let me think here. SummerSlam 91, he beat Ted DiBiase for the $1 Million Championship. But I think it was short-lived because I think Ted DiBiase got it back. Superfly Jimmy Snuka, yeah, he was something else. He really was. He really was. So, but yeah, he absolutely was. Yeah, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, yeah. God rest his soul. So, what do you think, One Man's Wish? Do you think The Undertaker is done wrestling? You think he retired since he lost at WrestleMania 33? You think he's going to retire? I would have to say yes. I don't know. I saw on YouTube, and I don't know if it's true, that he is going to be inducted to the 2018 Hall of Fame. So, I mean, he could very well be done. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, him and Ric Flair had, I think, a couple rivals. I remember when he became WCW champion. So, yeah, Ricky the Dragon, he was pretty good, pretty good. Oh, welcome to the stream, a second viewer. Thanks for stopping by. Undertaker is done, yeah, because, like I said, I thought that the only man would be Brock Lesnar, who ended his streak back at WrestleMania 30, but I guess he passed on the torch. So, I mean, that's fine if he wants to. I mean, if he wants to call it quits, I mean, he was in it for, God, what, 27 years. 27 years. That's a long time running. Oh, I know who my second viewer is now. Hello, Miss KAM. Now we got 4 viewers. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. So, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing today? Undertaker is done. Like I said, he could very well be. He had a Okay, thanks for stopping by, One Man's Wish. Have a good one. So, how's all my other viewers doing today? Anything new with y'all? So, how's everyone's afternoon going, huh? Is everyone doing alright?
I'm good.
God. Yeah, okay. You don't have to shout out, just leave a comment like everyone else. Yeah, ha ha ha. Funny, wasn't that funny? God, one of my viewers is my mother. So. Regards from Germany. Okay, no problem. No problem. Thank you very much for stopping by and taking the time to view my stream. But thank you very much. How is things over in Germany over there today? Is everything okay? I had a friend a while back who served over there for 2 years in Germany, and that's where he lived. So, but I guess he did for a while. Was engaged to somebody he met over there, but of course he returned back to the U.S. and I guess was no longer engaged. So what's everyone else up to here? Hope everyone is doing well. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the weather here is actually going to be pretty decent. I think the high is going to be near 80. So, and the low tonight's only going down to about 60. That's better than what it's usually been. Yeah, but the weather here is for the next, I guess, 4 or 5 days going to be like in the 80s. So it's good that we're finally getting to move into summertime. You know what I mean? Yeah, one of those viewers besides you, my friend, and like I said, thanks for stopping by, was actually my mom watching me out in the living room on her cell phone. So, how old are you, my friend, if you don't mind me asking? So, but yeah, like I said, at least I've had a couple viewers, and you're one of them, and like I said, thanks for taking time out of your day to stop by to watch the stream. So, are you a fan of the WWE? And we got a second viewer. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in with the champ. Because the champ is here. Champ's here. And shout out to my boy from Germany. So, okay, I did have two viewers and now I'm back down to one. So, how you doing, my one viewer? How are things going with you? Hoping well. Hoping well. What are your plans for today, if any? Me, I'm just gonna hang out. But people, they do different things. They make plans, do whatever. So, no comments. That's cool. You left me some. I appreciate that. I very well appreciate that. So, I don't know if you're a wrestling fan. Huh, it's okay. It's all right, my friend. From what I'm seeing, you're doing a very good job. Doing English. There's no way in God's Hades I could speak the language over there. I only know English, but you're doing, for someone who doesn't speak it very well, seem to be doing a very good job. Yeah, sometimes I have a hard enough time learning English, and that's all I know. So, but yeah, your English seems to be pretty decent. No need for a sad face. You're doing pretty well, I think. I think you're doing an excellent job so far of putting your words together. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. You're doing a good job, I think. So, yeah, because there are some people that speak better languages other than other people. Like, I know some people who speak English, but it seems like they can speak other languages better, like Spanish or whatever. Seems like they're better at that language than their language they're supposed to know and born with. But you're welcome. Yeah, you're doing a very good job. So, like I asked earlier, how old are you, my friend? If you want to tell me, you don't have to if you don't want to. If you prefer not to, I understand. So, I mean, just trying to make conversation, not trying to get picky or nosy. Just trying to make combo, like I said. So, but yeah, like I said, you're doing a good job at speaking English, at least to me. I got a cat here under the table, or not table, but under the TV. Weirdo cat. But I guess cats like to sleep. They sleep a lot, especially adult cats. Little baby kittens, oh my god, they're full of energy. They will just be active all day long. Like, sometimes these cats, and I know baby kittens do this a lot, they'll run around like crazy. Oh, okay. Okay. That's cool. That's cool, no problem. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Like I said, I've been a wrestling fan for, I don't know, a long time back in the day. So, but I appreciate that. So what do you think of this title belt? Because this is supposed to be for the top man on Raw, Monday Night Raw. Because each brand has their own. Raw is the Universal Champion. SmackDown is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So I hate whenever they like split wrestlers up between Raw and SmackDown. You should just let them go to both if they want to. Me, if I had to sign with one of the two, I'd be on Raw. Raw would be my brand. Because I watch more Raw than I do SmackDown. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm glad that you decided to. Oh, me, I'm tall and skinny. That's what I am. I'm about 5'9" and between 125 and 130 pounds. So I'm pretty much a walking toothpick. So, but yeah, if I moved in front of a broom, I'd disappear. Oh, big and skinny. My WWF belt. It's like I said, it's an adult-sized replica belt. Fits up to a 46-inch waist, but as you can probably tell from me, I don't have no 46-inch waist. I probably would have been better off getting the kids replica belt. That probably would have fit me a little bit better, but you know, it is what it is. I prefer the adult. And just because even if I can't get it around my waist, I did once or twice before, but even if I can't get it around my waist, I can have it over your shoulder like this, because not all wrestlers in the WWE always wear the belt around their waist. Some carry it over their shoulder like this, or just carry it down here on the side with them. Like The Rock, whenever he's a champion, he never, I don't think if he did, it was a long time ago, but every time I've seen him, he's always carried the belt to the ring. So, so what time is it over there in Germany anyway right now, my friend? Because here, it's 12:30 p.m. So what time you got over there? Just curious to see how far you are ahead of me. I didn't say anything about a German wrestler. I just said I've been into wrestling ever since maybe probably '88. I've been watching WWE wrestling. I'm sorry if I got things confused. I mean, it's I didn't say anything about no German wrestler. It's all good. What I said earlier was I had a friend who was in the service who lived over there for about 2 years, and then when he came back, that was that. I just couldn't tell you how long ago it was because I honestly don't remember. It was when he was younger. So, but no, yeah, Germany. Like I said, Germany. I wouldn't mind one day visiting there if I could. So, but that's just me. Oh, 6:30 p.m. Okay, so you're 6 hours ahead of me then, and that's fine. So it's all good. Yeah, it is 6 hours in the future. You got that right, my friend. Yes, it is. Most certainly is. Yeah. You can take the time machine and go 6 hours into the future. Yeah, the DeLorean from Back to the Future goes 6 hours ahead of time. If you don't mind me asking, I'm not really sure if I can pronounce your screen name. What is your first name? If you don't mind me asking, maybe I'll have a better chance of pronouncing that. Or you can just give me a name you want me to call you, because I don't think I can pronounce your screen name there. Yeah, I have no clue. Couldn't tell you. So, I mean, if you want me, I mean, I can just give you a name. I can call you John, if you have no problem with that. Unless there's something else you want me to call you. Unless you're cool with that. So, yeah, you're 6 hours ahead of me into the future. Oh, hello, my turds for buddy. How's it going? Shout out to you. My turds for you, buddy. Shout out. Oh, okay, okay. I got you. I got you. So, my turds for you, buddy. What's up with you? How you been? Okay, okay. Gotcha. So, what's up, my turds for you, buddy? What's new with you? Anything? Just relaxing and chilling? Gotcha, gotcha. You could call me either Scott or Scooter. Scooter's a nickname for me. Oh, now we have a third viewer. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching the stream. Well, I don't know if it's I guess it could be used for that. I don't know. I just sit in a chair to sit in, so that's about it. So I guess, I mean, it originally was from our porch. We had three seats out there, and it's like when I come back here and play my PS4 or do things like this, I need somewhere to sit, so it's like I needed some kind of a seat. Here, let me go ahead and put it this way for a while. There we go. But so, so what else have you been up to, my turds for you, buddy? Huh? Thanks for the turd, anyway. So, how's everyone else out there in the viewing land doing today? Hope you guys are having a good afternoon. I mean, it's not bad here. Not bad here. So, I mean, I'm going to put a picture up. So, if you don't like it, I will understand and I will take it off. Okay? If you guys don't like it. And let me find where it is. So, I seem like I literally have a million pictures. But I just don't remember where it was. So, let me look. How else is it? So how are you guys doing today? Anything new and exciting going on with you? Because I honestly can't think of anything. Okay, here we go. Okay, if you don't like this, I will take it down. That's my president of choice. So, but that's just me. I know a lot of people don't like him, and that's fine. Not saying everybody has to, but that's who I voted for president. So, and but like I said, there might be people who don't like him, and if people ask me to take his picture down, I can do so with no regrets. So, I know a lot of the Democrats. I mean, the way they've been acting since he was elected president. Me, like a Republican, the Republicans would never act like that. But that's my president of choice. Where did I get this belt? I ordered it from the WWE.com. That's where I got it. And some of their belts can be a little bit pricey. This one, it was up there a little bit, but not tremendously. So I think it was about $430. So, but that's me. Let's see what we got here. What else? Oh yeah, I got one for you. Let me see here. I definitely got one. Let's see. Find it on here. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong album. I think I might be. Let me look into this one. Okay. Certain picture I'm looking for. Just give me a minute, folks, and I'll be up there with you. No, not there either. I thought it would have been. I honestly don't know. If it's not under this section, I don't know where it would be. I'm not going to bother spending my whole afternoon looking for this picture. I don't want to say what it is. Not yet, at least. Okay, not there. I'll check one more place, and if I can't find it, then I'll just look for it later. Because I thought it might have been in this album. Maybe I overlooked it. Nope, not there. Where the heck did I have it? Who's my favorite wrestler? My turds for you. Um, he's been retired for a while, but my favorite of all time was Stone Cold Steve Austin. I loved him. Good guy or bad, he was my boy. He was absolutely my boy. So, but yeah, do you have a favorite wrestler if you like wrestling? Okay, let me see here. Go through these pictures. Go down them slowly. So my turd's for you. Do you have a favorite wrestler if you watch wrestling? Not everybody watches it, I know that. But I most certainly do. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. And that's my mom's cat, Smokey. So, yeah, he's a very cool, and I've never seen a more laid back cat than him. I'll tell you that right now. Jake the Snake Roberts. Yeah, yeah. He was pretty cool back in the day. He was. I know he's. I don't know if he still does, but I know in the past he was. After his wrestling career was over, he was fighting a drug problem. I don't know if he still is. I hope he isn't, because I know he has a daughter and she doesn't go around him much. Because I saw it on, I think maybe TV. He doesn't. She really doesn't want much to do with him unless he can clean up his act. I don't know if he has. For his sake, I hope he has. Because I mean, I haven't touched a drop of alcohol come 8 years in July, and I haven't touched drugs come 9 years in December. So, because I mean, yeah, I know a lot of young people will probably do that when they're young and in their youth, but it comes a point where you gotta say, hey, time to grow up. Enough is enough. I can't be doing this all my life. So, and I understand that because you gotta get a point where you gotta get a life and stop doing drugs and start doing something else. That I couldn't tell you. I don't know. My turds. I do not know if he was British or not. Like I said, he was a good wrestler. I think it was back at WrestleMania 7. He had that he took on Rick the Model Martel in one of those matches where they both had a bag over their head and they had to just, I guess, feel their way for each other because Rick the Model blinded him by spraying um, air, that stuff from his can into his eye. But he suffered for it later. I know a small rivalry he had back in the day was Ravishing Rick Rude. But, yeah, so, like, yeah, I mean, there were a few small, some very good rivals. So, but that's me. So like I said, yeah, Jake the Snake, he was good. I remember the time he used his snake and threw it on Andre the Giant. It looked like he was having a heart attack. I know my mom is scared to death of snakes. She cannot stand them. Although they don't bother me much. The one thing I hate the most out of anything, believe it or not, because most people say they just step on them and squish them, are spiders. I have a huge fear of spiders. Not my first cup of coffee. The only kind of spider that really doesn't bother me is a daddy long leg, because they say that they're one of the most poisonous spiders, but their heads are so small, if they were to bite you, it doesn't even penetrate your skin, so that's why it doesn't worry me. So my turds for you, where exactly are you from anyway? Where do you live at? Well, for right, no, I'm not married and I don't have any children, but for now I am living with my mother, yes, unfortunately. But I know a little later on down the line, I'm going to have a little bit of money coming my way, a little bit later on in life, and then once I get that money, I'll be on my own and I'll have my own place. I know I've been thinking a lot about that because I'll probably be getting between 200 and 300 grand. And I'll probably just use that money to rent a place because it's a lot of responsibility to buy a place and own it. So, but like I said, I'll be looking forward to when the day that money comes in. Trust me, because my grandmother, she passed away 3 years ago, and when she passed away a millionaire. And then the money she had left when she passed, she had just about 1.2 million, and she left that to my father. And then when his time comes and he goes, he's splitting that money between me and my brothers. So, but the day that money comes in, you're gonna see one happy camper. I'll tell you that right now. Because really, other than this belt and probably my PS4 is really the only thing I have of really any value. So, I mean, when my grandmother passed away, she did leave me and my brothers a little bit of money, but my father is refusing to give it to me. Okay, my turds, you're from England. Okay. Yeah, yep, it is, but like I said, I won't see a dime of it until after my father is said and gone, but unfortunately, me and my father don't have a relationship. He, I think it was around July or August of 2015, he told me never to speak to him again, and I haven't spoken to him since. I mean, if that's what he wants, that's fine with me. It doesn't really bother me much because he doesn't care about anything but himself. He really doesn't. Hi, Cat. What up, Sammy? I mean, I'm sorry to say, it may sound like it's a mean thing to say, but you don't know the man. If you met him, you would understand what I'm talking about. Well, my dad's gonna leave me money whenever his time goes and he's gone. But my grandmother, when she passed away, left me and my brothers a little bit of money. My older brother, he got the money and he was able to buy a place of his own. My younger brother signed over his shares to split between me and my brothers because he bought my grandmother's house, but it was still something of value because he ended up a little while ago selling the house and he got money for it. I didn't get a damn thing. Not a thing. I mean, she left me money that I get from a trust fund. I get $800 a month, but I don't get to keep all that. And number two, I read my grandmother's will. It said in the will that it was left for us in order to get a place of our own or to be given to us as needed. I don't have a place of my own. I don't get it when I need it. I like to see that, excuse me, ahead of time, that piece of shit live on $450 a month. He wouldn't be able to do it. That's what I get out of the 800 to keep to myself, 450. He's always telling me I need to get a place of my own. Like, not unless I can find a place that only $200 a month and includes all utilities and furnished. On $200 a month, you're no way going to find something like that. There is absolutely no way. I mean, my God, he's, like I said, he's an ass. He really is. The biggest asshole. I mean, ever since my grandmother passed away, and ever since he got that money, I mean, he's like everybody else I know that got a little bit of money and became a turd. So, no, and like I said, no, my father won't give me any of the money. Yes, he has like about maybe 4 cars. He has a nice house, and like I said, he got that money when my grandmother passed away, and I mean, like what he does basically is, talks like a big badass ever since he got that money, and I'd probably act the same way if I had $1 million. I'd probably be like, hey, you know, I'm invincible, nothing can touch me. And he's kind of like that same way because I cannot work because I'm medically restricted. I've tried in the past to get disability for a year with no luck. I don't have a place of my own, like I said. I'm living with my mother. I have no car. What's left? What options are left? The only thing I get from the government, help-wise, food stamps, and I have what is it? I have medical insurance, and I mean that's a good thing too because at the beginning of June I'm set to have surgery on my right eye here, cataract surgery, and without the medical insurance, there's no way I could afford it. Absolutely no way. I think the most money my father ever gave me was back in December of 2014. He gave me $2,500. That was the last nice thing he did for me, but I didn't ask him for that. It was a Christmas gift. Because he asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I said, give me the same thing you normally give me every year for Christmas. And like for years at a time, he would give all 3 of us about maybe $300 spending money, so that's what I was expecting. And then when I opened up my Christmas gift, there was a check for $2,500 and $100 cash, which was nice. Don't get me wrong, but I did not ask him for $2,600. I don't know if he spends his money on his wife. I mean, it's not my mother because he divorced and then remarried, and I have no idea. From what I understand, they don't really even have a very good marriage anymore. It's just from what I heard, they don't even speak to each other. They got married back in '98, and because, like I said, yeah, she's my stepmom, and I don't even refer to her to that because I call her by her name, Karen. That's all she is to me. She's not a step. Because one time, a lot of times growing up in that house, how she would, even before she married my dad, she would say, my house, my house, my house. I'm like, your house? Show me the title, the deed of the house where your name is on it. And then she showed me, I don't know if she showed me some kind of a ring. They might have been engaged at the time. And I looked at the ring and I looked at her and said, don't mean shit to me. Where's the name that your name is on the title to this house? Because she didn't leave him the house. She's gonna, like I said, my father's gonna leave me and my brother's money, and he is gonna also leave us his house. So, but like I said, I don't know if he spends any money on his wife or not. My turds, I couldn't tell you. Well, I think like at least 2 of them might be some kind of sports cars. I think one of them is an antique car, and one's just a regular car. I'm not exactly sure what kind, but one of his cars I know has no top. So he can only take that on outside on nice days like we're having today. It's a very sunny day out. Can't take that kind of a car out when it rains. But like I said, I think 2 of them were sports. I think one is an antique and one is just a practical regular car. So, but that's just me. Oh, okay. There was my mother. Like I said, I haven't talked to him in over a year, almost 2, so I don't know. I think like a month or so ago, he's just got a new car to add to his collection. He has like a 3 or 4 car garage down at the bottom of his driveway, and he's just, in my view, like I said, all he does is he's a worthless piece of shit that doesn't care about anything but himself. Yeah, it must be nice for him to have that kind of money. I mean, my God, like I said, I know one day, provided, I guess if I live that long, that I will be able to live life a little bit. And here she is again.
Move. You're going to have to move.
Move, cats.
Thank you.
So, we got a third viewer. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. So, yeah, but like I said, it must be nice for him to have all this money. So, wish I did. Wish I did myself. But I guess that's the way he is. So.
You talking about Michael?
No, I'm talking about my father.
Oh, all right.
Although I don't claim him as a father anymore.
All right. Let it go.
Yep. But yeah, welcome to the stream and thanks for stopping by for my third viewer. Oh, brother. So, how is everyone's afternoon going? Hope everyone's having a good afternoon. What's everyone up to? But yeah, like I said, my dad is a worthless piece of shit. And I know that's what you think of him too. So.
Well, I don't go around talking about him.
And my church for you, I can set another example of why he's not a good person. I mean, last year for Christmas, the only thing he got somebody for Christmas was my older brother. He didn't bother about me or my younger brother. Piece of crap.
Move on to something else, okay?
You know what? Maybe I'll put him in the ring with your favorite wrestler, Jake the Snake Roberts, and give him that DDT he does. You know, and then wrap the snake around him. Oh, you know, I honestly, my turd, I honestly wouldn't deny that. She probably does. She probably does. So, yeah, but when my viewers said, you probably hate him more than I do.
No comment.
She said no comment. But she probably does. She probably does, although, if she did, I don't blame her. I don't blame her in the least bit. But, yeah, so, it's all good though. I've been single for over a year. So, that's the way I decided to stay from this point on. What is that out there? There's a truck out there. Huh? I don't know. And we got a third viewer. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a good afternoon. Let's see what we got here. Okay. And now fourth viewer. Thanks for stopping by the stream. How's everyone doing today? Just sitting here talking to my viewers about my worthless father. I am 39 years old. So, yes, and how about you, Turd? How old are you, my friend? And this guy's online name is My Turds For You, buddy. And it's funny how your name happens to be that because my mom is cleaning up cat turds at the moment.
Stop it. Would you stop it? Oh, my God.
Brother. But yeah, I'm 39. How about you? How old are you, my friend? I mean, if you don't mind me asking. And yeah, our viewers, if you want to, you can leave comments too. I answer all comments. Unless you're being nothing but a total douche. Because I had someone like that yesterday. Every time he left a comment, he was just leaving something negative about me. And I just got to the point where when he left a comment, I ignored him.
I need a
Do you need help?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a minute. My viewers, let me help my mom get up.
Wait a minute.
Okay. I got you. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. You
All
okay?
right, thank you.
You okay?
I'm fine.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Just want to make sure you was okay. 32. Huh. I mean, I get that a lot, my turd. I mean, a lot of people say I look younger than what I am. I get that a lot. And the way I see it, it's a compliment. I mean, like, no, Hammer, that's not my girlfriend, that's my mother.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Yeah, that is not my girlfriend. No, that's my mother. I don't have a girlfriend. Don't need one. So, but that's my mom. So, how are you doing today, Hammer083? What's new with you? And we got a 5th viewer, and welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, no, that wasn't, that was my mom. And the reason, sir, that how you said maybe my mom hates my father worse than I do, the reason that they got divorced, hi Kat, is because she found out that he was cheating on her. And when she confronted him about it, he asked for a divorce. So I can understand how you say probably she hates him worse than I do. I don't like him either, because a while back my dad tried to make it sound like when they got divorced that she was the bad person and she was the reason that they divorced, when she had absolutely nothing to do with it. It was on him. I guess he forgot to throw in, oh yeah, we split up because I cheated on her, and when she confronted me about it, hey, I asked for a divorce. Yeah, he just forgot to mention that part. Of course, he's going to make himself like, oh, Mr. Perfect, never has done anything wrong in his entire life. I hate people like that who judge other people when their life is not perfect. I really do. Well, thank you. Thank you, my turds, for you. She is a very nice person. I mean, as long as you're cool and nice with her, she's cool and nice with you, I mean, it's all good, yes, but she is a very nice person. I mean, I think if it wasn't for my mother and my grandmother, because they both I kind of grew up around both of them more, I'd say more my grandmother than my father, because I spent a lot of time with her. She probably raised me on my manners and things like that. And we got some clump and seal, new cat litter. And you know what cats do whenever they realize there's new cat litter in the litter box. Do you need me to do that for you? You sure? Because I can do it if you want me to. Alright.
Just need for it to come out.
Yeah, you know what the cats are going to do when they see that new litter in there.
That's all right. That's what it's here for. I just
They're
going to
go.
the other one
They're
out.
going to go poop right in that litter box.
Okay, that's it.
Do you need me to carry that, or?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I won't be back.
Okay. Yeah, but like I said, yeah, she's a very nice person. You're cool with her, she's cool with you. I have 2 brothers. Like I said, one is older, one is younger. The older brother is married, but me and my younger brother, not married. I was engaged once, but didn't fall through. Oh, that's a very good possibility, Hammer083. I have NHL 17. She stayed single, my turd. She stayed single. After that, she didn't. I don't think she wanted anything to do with guys anymore, and quite frankly, I don't blame her. Because the last relationship I was in, she left me last year on my birthday, and she told me on my birthday that she was cheating on me, and then she walked out. That's why I decided to stay single and not get any more future heartaches, heartbroken. So it's like, oh, good afternoon to you, Faux Show. How are you? Thank you. Shout out to Faux Show. Okay, I'll do so, Hammer. As soon as I'm done with this live stream, I will go ahead on there and add you. So, but thank you guys for showing the love and coming by and leaving comments and viewing my broadcast. I appreciate that. I did a broadcast yesterday, had the most views I ever had at one time. I had like 26 people watching me all at once. I've never had that many at once. So, yeah, that's so true, my turd. That's so true. That's why I said, I am probably never going to get involved again. And even if I do, it probably won't be down the line later until I get my money. Because, I mean, which I don't. If I wanted to date right now, there is absolutely no possible way that I could. No possible way. I can barely take care of myself. How am I supposed to take care of a girlfriend? And number two, living right now with my mom, which is better than being homeless. There is nowhere here for an extra person to sleep, because I sleep on the couch in the living room, and that's fine by me. It's comfy for me. But yeah, you're right. It is sometimes better for people to stay single. Like, I think it's my aunt and uncle. They divorced, years ago. They're better off now the way they are as friends rather than being a married couple, and they get along better as being friends. And hey, some people are better off friends than trying to be married. So, but it's all good. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know. And the funny thing is, I wasn't living here when my girlfriend left me last year on my birthday. I was living elsewhere, and I was living with roommates. And after my ex-girlfriend, walked out and told me she had been cheating on me and she was leaving, the funny thing is the other roommate I was living with knew it was going on, and he didn't tell me a damn thing. That's one thing I will never, ever be able to forgive him for. And I will admit, my turd, I will admit that I will probably, somewhere in my body, will always a very tiny bit, because I was with her for 4.5 years, love her a very tiny bit. But because of what she did to me, I cannot and will not ever forgive her or give her another chance with me if she ever came back. Because I told her when she left, because she knew that one day I'd have money coming in, I said, the day that I get my money, don't try crawling back, because I will not take you back. Okay, I will not do it. And if you're just coming back, if you attempt to, just because I'm going to be having a little bit of money later on down the line, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I mean, even by some miracle, if there was a possibility, there's no way you would have access to anything of mine. You would not have access to my money. You would not just take my car like she did the last car I owned and just drove it into the ground. She just wore it out. She would not be driving my car, because when I get my money, I'll be getting a place of my own and a new car. None of that's going to be the way it is. I'm just not going to do what she says, like she says, and boom, I do. I mean, if it was to happen. Hey, Coffee Chris, how's it going, my friend? How you doing this afternoon? What's new with you? Anything? Yeah, nothing new around here. Just been talking with my viewers. But Turds, he seems like a pretty cool viewer. He's really cool. Yeah, another guy I said that said he subscribed to my channel from yesterday. His name was Louisiana Boy. I mean, he seemed like, he was all right, but like I said, he was one who was, every time he left a comment, left some kind of a negative comment. So yeah, Coffee Chris, he seems pretty cool too. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, well, thank you, Coffee Chris. Thank you. It's the WWE Universal Championship. Thank you very much. Yeah, see, look. Someone yesterday called this a $50 foam belt that I got from Toys R Us. Does that look like a foam belt that's $50 and you would get at Toys R Us? I don't think so. Oh, I tried to. Faux show. It's... Oh, that's good, Coffee Chris. Yeah, I tried to stay positive, but, not always easy, but I try. I try. Not always the easiest thing in the world. I do my best, though. Well, part of it's leather. It's not, I don't think it's like genuine leather, just like standard leather, but part of it is leather, yes. So, part of it is leather. The belt turd was, I think, about maybe $450. And then with the tax, and I paid for overnight shipping, it came to about $500. Because I didn't want to wait no 7 to 10 days for standard shipping for this. So I paid for overnight shipping, and it was here the very next day. I think it was here when it arrived. No, it's not a cheap belt, not by any means, Coffee Chris. Like I said, it was about $430, and with taxes and paying for overnight shipping, it was about $500, and it got here early in the morning, I think before 10 a.m. I was sitting on my couch and I glanced out the door because I had the door open waiting for the delivery and saw the UPS truck come up, so I went outside and met him out there and he handed me the box with this in it. Yeah, my turd, it was kind of expensive. Work-wise, Hammer, unfortunately, I am work restricted from working since December of 2015. So, and for this belt, it was a gift for me. I didn't pay anything for it. So, let's just say somebody, I had a really nice phone at one point. I think it was the Galaxy S5, and I let them use it for a couple days, and they lost it. So they said to make it up, they got me this. So, because I got another phone, I replaced it. But, as it's right here, as a matter of fact. But, that's fine by me. I mean, I could have said, yeah, replace the phone, but what would I need two phones for? I mean, how long have I had the belt for? I've had it probably, I'd have to say maybe a month now. A month now. So that's right. And like I said, Hammer 083. Yeah, I don't work, unfortunately, because of health issues. So, and that's fine. If I probably won't work again the rest of my life, and that's fine by me. That's fine by me. We now have our 7th viewer, and welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. So, how's everyone's afternoon going? But yeah, I think it's been, like I said, my turn. I think it's been about a month I've had that. I did keep the receipts, and I believe it's in one of these drawers right in front of me. Yeah, it's right here. Let's see. I can tell you right now, this arrived on April 25th. April 25th. And the total was $503.48. So, this is the receipt for this title belt. So, because I mean, he told me he would originally replace the phone next time we went to Walmart, and I was like, alright, that's fine by me. I had no problem with that. Then sitting there for like maybe 5 minutes thinking about it, and I said, hey, instead of buying me another phone, because I really don't need two, I was thinking, can I, from the WWE, get a championship wrestling belt, a replica? And he's like, whatever you want. I have to repay you somehow. And I was like, that works for me. Well, yeah, I mean, I will say, not very few things in life, really have much meaning to me. But when it comes to something like this, yeah, I like my replica belts. And like I said, over time, I'm going to start collecting and building onto this as well. Last Royal Rumble, it was interesting. It was interesting with Randy Orton winning the Royal Rumble. But it was interesting. What about back in, I believe it was March at Fastlane, when Goldberg just won the Universal title in probably record time. The bell rang, he speared Kevin Owens, then gave him the jackhammer slam and pinned him 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Coffee Chris, thank you. No, it's a replica. No, the real thing, I think the real thing is like, has on it, I think it's like made of real leather, because this is, I mean, it's leather, but it's not horrible leather. And I think the real one, whoa, like in the WWE part, I think has all real diamonds, and I'm pretty sure that these are not real diamonds. So, and when I got it, I found a sticker on the back of this. Of course, I took it off and said, "This is not a toy." I'm like, well, I don't know what it would be if it's not a toy. It seems like it would be a toy to me. Yeah, he actually in the Royal Rumble last January, he actually won the title off of AJ Styles, which tied with Ric Flair for 16 times of winning the World Championship. If he ever breaks it, that's going to be something else. I give him that. Oh, was he used at the Royal Rumble? That's good, Memphis 10. That's really good. I've been to a couple of pay-per-views in my past. I've been to a Monday Night Raw. I've been to SmackDown. I've been to a pay-per-view. Been to an untelevised broadcast. And I think I also attended Sunday Night Heat. Yeah, John Cena, he is a badass. He is. I mean, I think, like I said, he won the title at the Rumble but then they had him lose it the next pay-per-view. It's like they need to give him a little longer reign as champion. That's just my opinion. And John Cena, he is quite the badass. He is. I'm not gonna lie. Mm. But yeah, he's got a lot of heart and determination, and that's one thing that probably pulls him through a lot. Oh, Memphis. I don't know if Memphis lives by Graceland. Alright, well listen, I'm not going to stop the stream, ladies and gentlemen, but if you just give me a couple minutes, I am going to go outside and have a cigarette because I have to step outside to do so. So I will be back in just a few minutes, 2-3 minutes tops, okay? I'll be right back. I explained to them that I was taking a step outside and have a cigarette.
Did they say, why can't you smoke inside?
I explained to them I'm not allowed to smoke inside.
Well, sorry.
Yeah, that's cool.
Michael doesn't either.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I respect that.
I don't want anybody smoking.
That's fine. Oh, is it nice out here now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're done with that, will you go get the mail? Okay. Okay. Thank you, honey.
Alright, sorry my viewers, I have returned. But sorry to keep you all waiting. San Antonio, Texas. It's all good, my friend. It's all good. I heard that that's a good city. Raised in Memphis, Tennessee. That's cool. My mom's been to Memphis. Tell you one place one day I'm going to go visit when I have the money is Detroit, Michigan. The only reason I guess it could be kind of a rough city, but I'm going there to visit American Jewelry and Loan. It's a pawn shop. It's supposed to be the most popular pawn shop in Detroit. They had a TV series on it, Hardcore Pawn. I don't know if any of you viewers have ever seen it, but that's what I intend to do one day, hopefully. Because I want to go visit that store. It seems pretty popular. I have a few episodes of that show on my phone, as a matter of fact. So, Michigan. Okay, Hammer. That's good. That's good. Michigan. Like I said, I want to visit. I think it's Detroit. Memphis Elvis style. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Turd. I'm glad that she did. I'm glad she did. So it's all good. I mean, I know you can go to those places like maybe Vegas, get married, or those drive-through windows and get married that way. Back when my mom, excuse me, hiccups, she got married in 1972, and she did it the traditional way in a church. You know, had a small wedding, not a huge crowd. So, oh, in Graceland, that's good. That's good, Turd. That's good. Oh, your friend used to live by Jerry Lawler. Huh, that's pretty decent. He's definitely a legend. He's definitely a legend. Now, you know, one announcer I wish they would bring back would be Jim Ross. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler, they were the announcing team back in the day. They were the shit. You know, they were absolutely the best together as a commentary team. They were. But that's just my opinion. I thought that they made the ultimate commentary team. Jim Lawler and uh, Jim Jerry the King Lawler and Jim Ross. They had him come back at WrestleMania to announce the main event. I couldn't believe it when you walked in. I'm like, hell yeah. They let him go. I can't remember for what reason, and it was a terrible shame. But I guess that's the way it is. Brian Lawler. I guess he must be related to Jerry the King Lawler, Memphis 10. That's all I can assume. That they might be a brother or a cousin. That's all I'm thinking of. But yeah, like I said, I have been watching wrestling quite some time. So I don't watch really much of SmackDown Live. I watch it here and there, but I'm more of a Monday Night Raw fan. Been watching that for plenty of years, and I have the WWE 2K17 game. So, but that's me. And what I heard, I don't know, this is just rumors I heard, at the end of the month, they're going to come out with the Friday the 13th game. I hope so, because I have been looking forward to seeing that for quite some time. I mean, it was supposed to come out, I think, late last year, and it got delayed, and I heard early spring, so I'm hoping so. Brian Lawler is oh, okay, too sexy. Brian Christopher. Gotcha. Okay. Not sure if I know who that is, but because I remember back in the day, the wrestler Scotty Too Hottie, and of course my name is Scott, so for a short while people would call me that when he was around wrestling. So, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So, what's everyone else out there up to that's viewing my stream right now? What's everyone doing with their day? I'm just, as you can tell, chilling. That's about it. So, not much more than that. Just having a good old time with you viewers, and I appreciate you guys who stopped by to watch my stream. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. So, I hope everyone, Memphis 10, are you a female? My favorite hockey player, Hemmer 083. My favorite hockey player, of course, has to be from the Pittsburgh Penguins, Sidney Crosby, the captain. So, but yeah, the captain of the Pittsburgh Penguins, as you can probably tell from that avatar right there. That's my team. And they're tomorrow night going to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, tied at 1 apiece. So hopefully we can take the lead and win and be leading this and go back to the Stanley Cup. Well, I mean, yeah, you know, not everybody in the world is a Penguins fan. Hammer, I understand. Not everybody has to like the same team, but I've liked the Penguins for years. So you know, everybody has their team. So I remember when it was the last round when they eliminated the Washington Capitals. They showed I guess it was the backup goalie when the clock ran out and they were eliminated. He took his big stick and went like that. Like I mean, you could tell he was pissed. So, But yeah, he was not very happy being eliminated from the playoffs. Of course, no team would be. But yeah, the Penguins have sent home the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Washington Capitals. Hopefully, we can do the same with Ottawa when this series is over and go back to the Stanley Cup. Oh, that's fine, Hammers. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, you guys like who you like. I don't put down any team. Every team has a good chance to make good of their team, whatever they do during that season. It can be good or it can be bad. I mean, Nashville Predators. Are they in the playoffs right now? Memphis 10. I have no clue unless they're over in the Western Conference. So, but yeah, I don't know if the Nashville Predators are still in the playoffs at this point. If they're in the Western Conference, because we got Ottawa in Eastern Conference Finals. So, I don't have no idea. I mean, if they're still in it at this point in the Western Conference, maybe our two teams will meet up in the Stanley Cup to determine who is the team. So, I mean, if that would be, I don't know, I mean, if they were to meet in the finals, Hemmer. Okay, they're playing the Ducks, because if they were to meet in the finals, the Predators and the Penguins, me and you, we might not get along too well. But hey, your team is obviously Nashville. Mine's the Penguins. If they meet up, worlds could collide. Worlds could very well collide. Because me and my brother, we both said that if they could have, which they did, if they eliminated the Washington Capitals, that they had a really good chance of repeating as champions. So, and they're still in the playoffs as of this point. Yeah, the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. So, but like I said, they end up meeting. So be it. You'll be rooting on them. I'll be rooting on Pittsburgh because that's my team. I'm a fan of all of the Pittsburgh, teams. I like the Penguins, the Steelers, and the Pirates. Even though the Pirates haven't gone anywhere really much in years, but I can't like one Pirate team or one Pittsburgh team and then like another. And that's just because I've been to one game of everyone. I've been to Penguin games. I've been to Steeler games. I've been to Pirate games. So. They won the cup. Well, like I said, if it goes that far, if it ends up being the Predators in the Penguins in the cup, we'll have to see who the better team is. If it's going to be your team or mine. So, because the Penguins are proudly defending their cup, and like I said, they're still in it at this point. So, we'll see what happens. They won last night, 1-0 in Pittsburgh. They have tonight off, and they play tomorrow night. Okay, Memphis. Okay, Memphis town. Gotcha. Gotcha. I guess so far the simulation is, what's the word? The outcome is going as you predicted. So, but we'll have to see if it's like that in reality. So, what other games do I play? The other games I have besides NHL 17, I have GTA 5. I have Major League Baseball 17. I got Tales from the Borderlands and Star Trek Online. So, and like I said, at the end of the month, what I heard is true, because they said that the release date for the new Friday the 13th game will be on the 26th. If that's real, we will see, because that's one game I definitely do want, and I'll probably end up buying it. How about you, Hammer? What other games do you play? I mean, what games do you got? Like I said, I have 5 of them. I got 3. They're along the lines of disc games. 2 of them are downloaded from the Play Store. So that's what I have. I have 3. I'm sure over time I will build and get more games for my collection. So, but yeah, like I said, my 2 top games is GTA 5 and WWE 2K17. Those are my 2 top games. But that, I'll tell you, just a day or 2 ago, I ended up playing that Tale from the Borderlands. That was a very cool game. I saw a friend of mine playing it online doing a live stream, so I decided to download it and give it a shot. It's very, very cool. Kind of like a cartoon story, and as the game goes on, you make the choices of what happens and where it leads you. So, but that's the kind of games that I like. You have a ton of games: Black Ops 3, Ghost Recon, Wildlands, NHL 17. So that's good. That's good. Like I said, I will eventually, over time, add to my collection. So, but yeah, we will see what games next. Hopefully, I'm hoping at the end of the month, like I said, Friday the 13th, because they made one years ago. This one, I think, from what I saw on YouTube, you can play as Jason killing the camp counselors. That's the kind of Friday the 13th game I want to do. I want to be Jason. I think, though, you have the option to be Jason or the camp counselors, whichever you want, but I'll be playing as Jason because Jason is my boy. I love the Friday the 13th movies. I really do. They are my favorite one, probably my favorite horror movies. So, but like I said, that's just me. Those are my favorite when it comes to horror. I like other types of movies too, like action movies. They're pretty good, but horror is my favorite. And when it came to a favorite Friday the 13th movie, I don't know. I really liked the second one, part two, but it's hard to pick a favorite. Okay, okay. Pika's the best goalie in the playoffs right now. Oh, Memphis, is Nashville winning their series over there in the Western Conference? Because, like I said, over here in the Eastern Conference with the Penguins and the Ottawa Senators, it's tied at one game apiece. So, is your Predators winning their series right now? I mean, I guess time will tell who's going to take it all. Oh, tied. Tied, just like my team and my conference, they're tied up. So, but that's fine. That's fine. Because, like I said, anybody, I mean, it can go either way. Game 3 for you tonight, game 3 for me is tomorrow night, and it's going to be in Ottawa, so. But yeah, you'll have game 3 to see who's going to take this one, who's going to take the lead, your team or the Ducks. You guys go Predators. You're a Predator fan, and there's nothing wrong with that. Me, I'm a Penguins fan. So, that's just me. I mean, everybody has their favorites. So, Sutton is a beast. So, alright, Memphis. I mean, I'm assuming he plays for Predators, so I don't know. With Neil. Okay, I am assuming both of those guys play for Nashville. So, I don't know much about the team of Nashville Predators, but if they're beasts, then that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So, but I will say this: of the four remaining teams in the playoffs right now, I mean, they wouldn't be as far as they are right now if they weren't any good than what they are. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that Nashville's a bad team. Obviously, they have to be good to be all the way to the Western Conference. But so are the other teams remaining in the Eastern and Western Conference. They're not as good as they are. If they were, as good as they were, they wouldn't be that far. So, but like I said, I'm hoping that my defending Stanley Cup champions, Penguins, retakes the cup. Because that hasn't happened since 91-92 when they won back-to-back. So, but we'll have to wait and see if they'll take their fifth Stanley Cup or not. Or if this will be your team's year, Memphis Predators. Time will tell. So, I do not know. Hard to say. Hard to say. Let me see what time we got here. Okay. Okay, just checking. So, but yeah, I guess, like you said, Sutton and Neil, they must be players for Nashville. That's what I'm only assuming. So, but if they are, then they have any chance as any other team to win the cup. Just what they make of it. So, like I said, that when we eliminated the Capitals in round two, they were, at the end of the regular season, the best overall team in the whole NHL, but we sent them packing. So, well, I guess we'll find out and see if that's true, Memphis. I mean, they gotta get past the Ducks and make it to the Cup, and then take out whoever makes it to the finals. But like I said, if they do, then and they take the title, they can prove that they're the team this year. So, hopefully, we'll see here who is going to the Stanley Cup, if it'll be the Predators or the Ducks. Wild card team. Okay, okay, Memphis. I didn't know they did wild card in hockey. So, because we took out, when we started, we were the number 2 team. We took out the 3rd seeded team, and then we took out the 1st seeded team. So, that's pretty, in my view, pretty good. Pretty good in their book. So, I know they do wild card like in NHL, because you have a chance to start out in a wild card or get or you can start out in the divisional playoffs if your team is that good, and you can take a week off and just rest and wait for the wild card to be over. So, but like I said, I didn't know they did wild card in the NHL. So I thought it was just you make the playoffs or you don't. So, but yeah, I mean you could be the last seeded team in the playoffs for hockey. You could be ranked the last team, 8th ranked, and you could win it all. It's possible. It's possible, but being the last ranked team, I don't know how good of chances you are to win it all from the first round if you're ranked 8th. So, because I know if you're ranked 8th, you take on the first ranked team in the playoffs, and I don't know how good your chances are. I really don't. Oh, last seed. Okay, I got you, Memphis. No problem. No problem. You guys were 8th ranked in the playoffs, and you're all the way to the Western Conference Finals. That shows a team with heart and determination. I give you that. It really does. So, I mean, if they have a chance to get by the Ducks, they'll be in the Stanley Cup. And if my team gets by this round, they'll be in the Cups against the Predators. So, oh, it's okay, Memphis. No need to explain. It's all good. Yeah. So, yeah, your team was the last seed in the playoffs, and they're already all the way up to the Western Conference Finals. Like I said, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, as long as they're doing their job and you continue rooting them on, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good either way. So, oh, you swept Chicago, huh? I didn't even know that. That's good. Was that in the first round or the second round of the playoffs that your team swept Chicago and took them out? Because I think, let me see, the first round, I think we won in 5 games, I want to say. And then the second round, we won it in the deciding Game 7 in Washington. But yeah, was that sweep of Chicago in the first round or second round, Memphis? Which one was it? First round, and you swept them. That's good. That's good. Being the last seeded team to get a spot in the playoffs, that's pretty decent. That's very good. I do have to give you that. I give you credit. So, but yeah, like I said, it's going to be interesting. No matter who goes to the finals, all 4 teams remaining have done a very good job. Of course, I am going to be rooting on my Penguins, but you know, you can't be as good as you are and make it as far as they are now. That's all I'm going to say. Took St. Louis out in 6. That must be in the second round that they did. That's good. That's good. Like I said, we got by the Capitals in the second round in 7 games. So, like I said, if your team makes it to the finals and my team makes it to the finals, it could be a rocky finals match for me and Memphis. It could be rocky between the two of us. So, but it's all good. It's all good. I mean, you got your team, I got mine. You got your team, and I got mine. So, and if it turns out to be those 2 teams, I know who you're rooting on. I know who I'm going to be rooting on if it comes down to that. So, we'll have to wait and see who does what. And welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Oh, well, it was 9. Now it's back down to 6. Huh. Yeah, it will be good. It will be good if it ends up being your team against mine. A battle for the cup. Like I said, yeah, they beat San Jose last year in 6 games to win the cup. You know what? I would love to see my team do sometime whenever they win the cup. I'd like to see that they've never, ever won a cup at home in Pittsburgh. It's always been away. I'd love to see them win the cup at home. So you realize how big of a celebration it would be in Pittsburgh? It would be huge. It would be very, very huge if we were actually to win a cup in the city of Pittsburgh. All of our Stanley Cup victories were away. It was the first year was against when they were known as the Minnesota North Stars. Then Chicago, we won it in Chicago. Won it in Detroit, and then won it last year in San Jose. We need to win a cup in Pittsburgh. Is what we need. Why do you say that, Memphis? Why do you think it's better if no Canadian team makes the cup? I mean, why do you say that? Would all hell break loose, or what's the deal? I mean, I'm sure. I think Canadian teams have won it in the past. I'm sure there has been, but I don't know why you say that. Because I mean, like I said, whether it's Canadian or an American team, I mean, any team, like I said, has a shot to win it. It's just what they make of it. But I just don't know why you say it's better if no Canada team makes the cup. Why do you think that? Because I mean, I'm not putting down any teams that are teams in Canada or the U.S. I just don't understand why you think it's better if they do not win it. Okay, Canada claims hockey to be their sport. Well, I mean, maybe so, but I'm sure there are some American teams that claim that there might be one or two out there that claims that that's their sport too. I mean, a lot of teams can claim that that's their sport and they're that good to win the cup, but they have to prove it on ice. You know, they can't just they can go out and claim all they want. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen. Hmm. So I mean, Penguins they're defending Stanley Cup champions, and they're showing on ice right now why they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. So, and I mean, from what I've seen from interviews from players of the Penguins, when they're on camera, they may talk a little bit of smack, but they don't claim that they're going to be champs when it's all said and done. They just say they take it, the step they take it one game at a time. So, but yeah, what was that? Was that one of the cats? I don't know, possibly. But yeah, the Penguins they are not the ones to talk smack and say, hey, oh, that was one of the cats. We're gonna beat champs when it's all said and done. Like I said, well, hi, buddy. They talk to, on camera. They're like, you know, they don't say we're gonna be champs. They say we take it one game at a time. That's all we can do. So, I mean, obviously they were the number two seeded team in the playoffs, so they obviously earned the right to be in the playoffs. So, what are you doing, cat? Stay away from my pop. You silly willy cat. You miss your daddy, don't you? I'm sure you do. But yeah, Memphis, like I said, the Penguins, they don't claim to be, hey, when this is all said and done, we're going to be the champs. I know some teams are cocky and some aren't. It's just the way it rolls sometimes, I guess. So, what you want, kitty? What you want? What you want, huh? This is Milo, ladies and gentlemen. My brother's cat. Milo, Milo, Milo. So, meow. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. But yeah, I mean, like I said, if it comes down to the Predators and the Penguins, me and you, if I do live stream during that and it comes down to those two teams, we might have a little bit of beef. Doesn't mean I'm gonna hate you. We just might have some beef. So, That's me. I mean, two teams there for like me being for the Penguins and you being for the Predators. If I do a live stream, hey, what are you doing, silly Willy cat? I'm right here. But yeah, you know, who's to say there won't be beef? That doesn't mean I'm going to hate you. No, I'm not. It just we might have a little bit of beef if that comes down to that. Oh, it'll be the first cup if they pull it off. Well, like I said, if the Penguins go to the finals and win it again this year, it'll be their fifth cup. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Of course, being a fan of the Penguins, of course I'm going to say that. Just like last year, they met San Jose. Had San Jose taken the cup, it would have been their first Stanley Cup ever, too. So, hi, you little kitty. Silly Willy cat. But like I said, yeah, I'm not putting down the Predators. If they can win it, you know, good, more power to them. That means they've earned that right. Yeah, if the Predators were to beat the Penguins in the Stanley Cup Finals, yeah, it would be heartbreaking and disappointing to me, but I would say, you know, congratulations to the Predators for winning the Cup. I'm not going to put them down and say, oh, all they did was the whole series was cheat and all this and that. No, they earned it if they end up winning it. Ain't that right, cats? But yeah, I mean, if they pull it off, then like I said, that's good. They've earned that right. There are 4 teams remaining. We'll see who earns the right to get the opportunity to skate in the Stanley Cup Finals and skate for the Cup. What do you want, cat? You keep walking by here, So, don't bite me. Yeah, Milo, what's the matter? Hey, you don't bite me. You want attention? You ask me. You don't bite me. Since '98, I didn't know that, Memphis. That's some knowledge from my brain. I did not know that. Yeah, the Penguins have been around for 50 years. I think 67. Yeah, since 67. So they've been around for 80, or not 80, 50 years. Your team has been around for 19 years now, that means. How much was the belt, Bob Thomas? I paid about $430 for the title. And I definitely think it was worth it. I mean, what do you think? You think that'd be worth the money? Universal Champion. I definitely think it was worth it. That's just me. So, I don't know. Like I said, that's my view. I like it. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have gotten it. So, that's just me. Ain't that right, buddy boy? Milo. Hi, boy. Hey, don't bite me. Because I know you sometimes have a tendency to nibble a little bit. So, well, thank you, Bob Thomas. Thank you. I agree. And I'm gonna slowly, in time, add to my collection. So, because back when I was in my early to mid 20s, I had like, I think about 3 wrestling belts. I can't remember what I did with them, but this one I'm gonna keep and add on to it as time goes on. It weighs 5 pounds. Memphis 10 is a 5-pound belt. And it fits up to a 46-inch waist. So I guess if your waist is bigger than 40 inches, you'd have to order a belt that's for a bigger size waist. But yeah, it weighs 5 pounds. So, oh, what are you going to do? Get up in the window there, Milo? Looking for the birdies, huh? Jumped up in the windowsill. Silly cat. So, the Ingle Winged Championship belt. I used to have that belt. That was, I thought, in my view, a pretty cool belt. The way the style was. Yeah, from WrestleMania 13. I feel you. That was the Winged Eagle Championship belt. I liked it. I liked it myself. So, yeah. It was a pretty decent belt. Like I said, I used to have that. So, when did I have it? I think I had it last year, but unfortunately, I did a stupid thing of ended up selling it. But I'm not selling this. Yeah, the old one belt I kind of like is the old belt that Triple H had, the World Heavyweight Championship. That was a pretty cool belt, I thought, in my view. So, but like I said, that's my opinion. People have opinions on the belts, but the World Heavyweight Championship I thought was a pretty badass belt. I think that was the old WCW title. So, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bob Thomas. I know that someone said that he's done with wrestling, that it's all said and done, because he was in it for 27 years. But that's not going. I know he's gone, but I'm not going to stop watching it. I mean, over time, wrestlers come and go. It's what happens. Unfortunately, maybe that was his way at WrestleMania when he lost to Roman Reigns, saying, "Hey, I'm passing the torch on." yeah, the Smoking Skull belt. I eventually want to get that too. Well, I don't know. I mean, the generation we have today compared to the old generation. I mean, what Triple H he wrestles like once a year, and that's usually WrestleMania because he wrestled at this past year's WrestleMania and lost to Seth Rollins. And before that, at WrestleMania 32, he fought Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns beat him for the title at WrestleMania. So I don't know. I mean, we have good wrestlers in the generation we have now, and we have some good wrestlers in past generation. That's my view. Yeah, I know. I feel you. I have a subscription to the WWE Network, so I always get 3 months worth of time. That way, I don't miss any of the pay-per-views. I'm looking forward to the next one that's coming up, Backlash. So, I didn't know he lives in Austin. I did not know that. He owns a construction company. I didn't know that either. I didn't know that either. But like I said, his career might be over, but you got to admit he had one hell of a run. He did. I mean, I heard this about The Undertaker. I don't know if it's true. I heard he never finished school. But if he never did, he made one hell of a career for himself. And I also heard before his wrestling career, he before he started wrestling, he was getting ready to play basketball over in Europe, and a friend of him talked him into trying wrestling instead of doing that. I don't know if it's true. It's what I heard. So, but yeah, if he like I said, that's pretty good. He lives in Austin, owns a construction company. That's pretty good, pretty badass. So I mean, if the Undertaker's career is over, it's people who are Undertaker fans are going to hate it because I'm a fan of the Undertaker. If it's over, then so be it. But Booker T lives in Houston. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Memphis 10. But if his career is over, he had one hell of a run. So, little Bible. Huh. Okay, I will take that under consideration, little Bible. Same as Taker. Okay, that's cool. I did not realize that. Let's see what time we got. Well, I want to thank all the viewers who did stop by and watch the stream for a while. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get off here and get something to eat because I'm a diabetic. I think my sugar is dropping low. I think I feel it. But I will probably do a stream here a little bit later here, so in an hour, hour and a half. But I want to thank everyone who did stop by and watch the stream for a little bit. So appreciate it, and I'll do another one here probably in a little bit. So all the viewers, take care.